Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. Carlfish, Cyclone, hello. How are you? I am a little headachy today. Um, been a bit off. A little bit discombobulated because I'm still waiting for my shopping delivery to arrive. Scheduled 1 to 5 p.m. And it's not here yet. And it's not even going to have anywhere near the number of items that I'd originally requested. I think they kind of overextended themselves a little bit with the whole Black Friday deal, but alright. As long as I get some sort of food and drink, that'll be good. Hey Nico, trying to get Skyrim to work on my PC, so I'll be in and out of it. Once again, enjoy. No worries, Chrissy. Enjoy the Skyrims. I'm occasionally tempted to get back into Skyrim. I don't have any of the super enhanced editions that have been re-released over the decade. I just have like the original version without even the expansion packs. You know, it's one of those games that just calls to you. Probably what will actually happen is we touched briefly on Elder Scrolls Arena and Elder Scrolls Daggerfall. At some point I might get into Morrowind and we'll do a proper full playthrough of that. And then Oblivion, and then Skyrim. But for now we have another epic RPG series to play through. Ultima VII, The Black Gate, is not being captured by DOSBox. Where I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna hack on the source and fix it. So, what had we gotten up to last time? We had gone to a little island out underneath the Compass Rose, yeah, and obtained ourselves some cadolite, and we had gotten a blacksmith to go make helmets out of that cadolite, which we have stashed here. And I've tidied up the house a little bit. We had all sorts of loot lying around. It's more or less in boxes now. We've got our Aura Reviewer here. No astronomical alignment yet. We're fine. We've got plenty of time. I don't still have... Oh, I do. Oops. No, you saw nothing. So, now that we have these special helmets, we can use them to enter the Vortex Cube generator. No, sorry, the Vortex Cube is a different artifact from the museum. This is merely the Guardian's Cube generator. Cows. And the whole reason being we got this special helmets made was that the outside of the cube generates a very nasty sonic field that tends to kill or knock out everyone in the party. Of course, it's not as if we really need helmets for the entire party, because when we... where are we? Because when we do actually get into the cube, it's just the avatar. Solve the puzzles therein. But really, we could have just grabbed one chunk of cadolite and just had one helmet made. No, we made 10. Actual impossibility for us to actually make use of that number, but that's fine. We'll just swap out our gear here. Look at those lovely enchanted helmets. I really do like it's part of the rendering engine of Ultima VII that certain characters in the palette have like the blue glowy texture or the red glowy texture here. And Emily, hello. Welcome on in, friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, let's get equipped up, and we will face one of the final dungeons here. Finally get to see your stream. Yeah, I'm glad. I thought you had followed a long time ago, like when I first started doing a bit of Elite streaming, but I saw you'd followed again recently. Did you need to like recover your Twitch password or something like that? You hats! Yes, Carlfish. Like any good game, this game comes with a choice of hats that unfortunately do not convey any cosmetic change. But we will at least get to use them briefly while we enter this dungeon. Yeah, I don't go on Twitch much. It's fine. It's all good. I do upload my videos to YouTube, which you've seen. And a lot of people nowadays are sort of, there's simulcasting on Twitch and TikTok, which is, it's not for me. I'm too old. I can't get the TikToks, I'm sorry. And some people are streaming on YouTube. I think the rules allow you to stream on YouTube simultaneously now, but I'm not entirely sure. Umpluff Tornado? And where the hell are my alert sounds?
Warning.
Okay, just please
Warning.
imagine a klaxon going on just there. Stream Elements, I don't know why you've decided to not play my alerts, but wow, hi! Bumpfluff Tornado, welcome on in. Hello, Hairball. Hello, Sonneveld. Hello, Danikon. Welcome on in. Let's give you some shout-outs right now. Bumpfluff Tornado is a fantastic retro streamer from Australia. And if you're not following Bumpfluff Tornado, you should. If only for his fantastic name, but also he has a very soothing voice, which I find very excellent to tune into his Twitch streams and just chill out on the sofa with the cat. Hi! He's not from Australia? Hi, MZZ. Are you kidding me? He's a fake Australian boy. Oh, right. Well, aren't we all? Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. That is really nice. I've only just started the stream today, and I feel a bit headachy. Oh, I should like introduce myself and everything. Hello, everyone. My name is James Neko. I do DOS games mostly. Sometimes I don't. Cool story. Nice. You really think MZZ would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies? Yeah. My faith in you is shaken now completely. I'll never believe anything you say ever again. But wow, yes, so many friends in the chat. That's really nice. What are we doing? Well, we are playing Ultima 7 Black Gate, and if we just zip outside of this cave here that we're in, we're at the Fellowship Meditation Retreat. This is our carpet. We've augmented it a little bit with some storage space. Fellowship has their little base here on this private island in the middle of nowhere with a big wall around it. I'm here to annoy everyone. Well done, MCZ. And as it happens, they have this cave here, which we're told you are forbidden to enter. And we tried entering it once before, and we found a big cubicle weird thing, and it made a noise that was very loud, and it hurt our ears. So to combat the loud noises, we've had special helmets made that will allow us to enter into the cube dungeon. I remember always getting killed in this game and never progressing past that cave. Yeah, Emberly. Combat in this game is very special, I think. It either works perfectly because you switch combat on and then everyone swings and murders this person, for example. Or you switch combat on and everyone starts running around like headless chickens and starts dropping key magical items where you can't reach them and things like that. It really annoys me when people sub to me. So, I remember this cave. I totally remember which way to go. Don't mind me. See? We are immune to the sonic effect of the cube, and we can now enter into it and obtain one of the final quest items which we need to finish the game. It's dark. We had our friend Sentry be the one to carry the lights, but thankfully we have magic. We can just make light happen. Except in here, I guess, where there's this sparkly effect that's preventing us from doing that. Is that right, game? Game. That's just mean. I'm a streamer, game. I need to show people what we're doing here. I suppose it might show up a little better for you, but I've got some glare coming in from the afternoon sunlight. All hail the cube. Big pixel. Step away from the PC for a moment, but I'll turn. No worries, Bumpfluff Tornado. Absolutely do whatever post-stream recovery ritual you need. I know how it gets. Sometimes you just got to raid and run. That's totally fine. So let's delve around in our very dark satchel here to see if maybe we have a light source. I don't think we do. No, we did not think to bring a light source with us. We do have a ring of invisibility. That could be a bit of a hacks. There we go. Welcome on in, Moody Mystery. Good to see you. Ooh, you guys have rituals? Well, for me, it's mostly just fainting on the sofa with the cat there. For everyone who's new, the cat that you can see on the cat cam there is Poppy. She's feeling the heat and is positioned herself on the sofa such that she can get a nice little cross breeze going there. Not focused very well, is it? But I will deal with that later. I like to make a sacrifice, and my ring ran out while I was talking to people. It's fine. I think you can see what's going on. It's just a maze in a dark, starry field, and the dimensions of the maze are changing, like, structure of it. And there's fireballs, and some bits seem to be not, like, walk pastable. But it's fine, we'll just walk around until we trigger something, and eventually we'll get through the maze. Ow. The objective, of course, is the center of the maze. Yeah, thanks, Guardian. I can't step this one tiny little bit of a gap here. I like to make chimeras out of toddlers and dogs. Oh yeah, that's a very wholesome habit. Personally, I have no reason to make a chimera. Okay, progression, I think. We can get through here. Ow, we can get hurt. Combat mode is automatically turned on because we've reached -6 hit points. We haven't actually collapsed, I guess because the game doesn't give us the room on this tiny narrow ledge to collapse. -4 hit points. That Guardian is a real jerk. He really is. So we're just going to sit here and wait while we recover. Ah, there we go. Poppy looks so exhausted. She does. 1 hit point. Amazing. Still no ability to heal. Oh, hang on. We have a ring of regeneration. I knew I hoarded these items for a reason. Wait, is that a second ring of invisibility? Let's use that. In fact, let me just save, considering that we would normally almost died there. This seems like a problem. It does, but we'll get through it. We're the Avatar, the hero of Britannia who has a bad feeling. Can't go that way.
Yes, that is the property.
Ow! Troll Guardian is trolly. You can just see our outline there. We've passed out again. This is fine, .jpg. So how is everyone? How was Mr. Tornado's stream? I can't...
Fish! Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal.
Can't go past there. We've got to go left, I guess. I suppose I'm grateful that the game doesn't let us just trip and plummet into the void all eternally. Of course, that's because the game can't model that kind of depth. This is just a pretty patterned floor. Ow! Okay, but surely this way. It's a bit cruel of the game to rob you of your ability to do spellcasts. Hey, but at least the fire lights things up nicely. Silver lining. Okay, don't want to go that way. Can't go down. Can we go this way? Nope. Well, yeah, it's happened again. I suppose if we do get killed, then we can just teleport back here and then bring better supplies in next time. I had a beer and just enjoying a retro stream. Maybe I can learn something here. Oh, you're not going to learn something from watching me, friend. You're just going to watch me stumble around a fair bit. This reminds me of the Space Quest maze. I haven't played that one. I do intend, like, once we beat the game, I do intend to do a little showcase of, whoops, okay, of various, like, little secrets and things that you can find in the game that could be fun. What do we have that can... Could eat the garlic? No, probably not a good idea. Nope, that didn't work. So, you read any good books lately? Sorry everyone who came here for the epic, amazing, pro gaming James Neko Plays Ultima 7 series. We're not going to experience that today. We're going to be stumbling around in a maze and slowly cooking ourselves, I guess. Get off the fire. Thank you for the GGs, Sonneveld. I read a book. It's about DOS games. Oh, please do elaborate. Pretty sure I've only ever beat this maze by cheating. Yeah, I mean, I think I've done it legit before, but it's not like I remember the route that you're supposed to take. It's called Shareware Heroes. Ah, you've mentioned that one before, haven't you? Sonneveld was there. Come on, come on. Avatar, pull yourself together. I complained that I hadn't got mine in the mail yet. Shipping information for my copy of the book. Oh, nice. I should probably complain more about the shopping that has yet to arrive at my doorstep, in the hopes that that will get my Coles delivery order to arrive sooner. Okay, this is kind of cooked. We have all of 3 hit points. Can't cast spells, right? No. Can we cast, like, the help spell? Nope, can't even get out of here. Is this your first generator? No, this is the third one, Moody Mystery. I did the cube and the tetrahedron earlier. The tetrahedron's just got a monster that you can kill pretty easily. The cube generator has another puzzle, but I kind of just went through it like that, like speedrun strats somehow. Yeah, we've got nothing that's really going to help. Alright. I mean, this looks like a dead end, right? He's locked us down this dead end, because I can't go to the left. And going down just takes us this far. Well, I better go play all the games in it before you do. I can't go south. Ow! Fire is hot. Mental note. Fire, hot. And that was a dead end as well, if I recall. 5 hit points. Ow! 2 hit points. And those invisible walls, right? I feel like I have to go, like, out all the way back around, but if he's blocked us off from there, and I think we tried going past that fire, or not got anywhere. Ow. Okay, fair enough. I can't access the other people's inventories, can I? Well, maybe I could. If I wake up. There's a chapter called Just Dicking Around that is just ME games. Sounds perfect. Oh, we're awake. Okay. So if I can access someone else's... Oh, I can access other people's inventory somehow. Marvelous. Who's got all the good stuff? Potions, potions, potions. There we go. Surprisingly few healing potions. But that gives us a little bit of hit points. Ow. Shame there's no fire protection potion in this game. You see, that just brings us back here. I feel genuinely stuck, because if I can't go there, then the only possible way must be past that fire. Did anyone else have more rings of whatever, or... likely... Can you go outwards? Yeah, that's what I'm attempting. I think maybe this is the last path I haven't tried yet. We can cheese it, I suppose, if we want to, but... Here goes. Ow. Alright, we can get out there. Oh, and Jana had some potions of light, which would be also very handy. When I did this, I ran fast through the fire. Good idea, Moody Mystery, except I've been running out of hit points for some reason. So... Bobby is interested by birds outside. Need to get like a bird cam as well. Wait, go this way? Yeah, maybe? I'll go there.
Do you really know where you're going, Avatar?
No, I do not, Guardian, and thank you, MZZ, for providing a brief respite from watching me struggle through this maze by redeeming the very special Bother Cat redeem. We will switch to the Just Catting screen, and I'll try and get that to autofocus for us. You're going to be bothered. Yes, you're going to be bothered. You're up. I'm bringing it to the other camera, but honestly, this camera is probably better. Oh. Bother you. Nice. For playing? Ugh. No. Bother you. Sure, having treats would be a big bother. Oh yes, look at how annoyed she is having treats. Oh. I'm not in the mood to actually pick her up right now. Ah, you miss Cat. Haven't seen yours in a week. Yeah. I trust that Dax will be suitably nonplussed at your return. It's like, oh, you were gone? I didn't notice. She might get bothered more seriously later when if the delivery van arrives and rings the doorbell. It is a very loud buzzer. You might see her jump to her feet and run off. We'll see. Alright, we can totally do this maze. Just go back to the start. Yeah, okay, we can do that.
No. Are you sure? Think again.
Ow. Okay, he got me with the fire. But look at that. There's a bridge there that's just appeared. We've got this. All we need is a brief moment of consciousness. Any moment now. Any moment. Come on, Avatar. Pull yourself together. The fate of the world is depending on you. We did it! Avatar, the astronomical alignment is almost at hand. Time is running out. No, we checked this morning. It looked fine. The Guardian must be prevented from coming through the Black Gate. The cube will help thee find the location of the Black Gate. With it in thy possession, those under the influence of the Guardian will be more receptive to speaking the truth to thee. Go to Buccaneer's Den. Search for the one called Hook. Talk to the so-called Fellowship, if it can so be called. Thou shouldst have no trouble ascertaining his whereabouts there. I am sure that thou wilt eventually find the location of the Black Gate. Good luck! Okay, thanks, dude. I suppose we should just leave right now? You left the small cube! Yes, we did. Thank you. Alright, that wasn't too troublesome. Hope we managed to stay entertaining while solving that annoying maze. And now we can go to Buccaneer's Den and start gambling. I mean, start finding Hook and saving the world, yes. What was that noise? That was a weird noise. Okay, it's time to take our very fashionable helmets off. We can replace them with our normal gear. Never need these again. Okay, I'll just drop them onto individually. Assuming I remember who has one and who doesn't. Spark. All right, away we go. We can just fly over to Buccaneer's Den. Start using this cube on people. Where does a pirate keep his buccaneers? Under his buccan hat. Oh. Oh, Carlfish. I think that warrants a... Did I see one character carrying 36 out of 406 stones? 406 is a huge carrying capacity. It's fine, Moody Mystery. It really is. See, I'm the Avatar, and of course I can carry 120 stones because my strength is 60 because I did the whole Isle of Fire expansion pack. And Iolo here is an old man and can carry 40 stones, fine. Spark here is capable of carrying 490 stones because he has a strength of 245. And the reason he has a strength of 245 is because we have been abusing serpent venom and overdosing the boy such that his strength stat underflows and the game gives him much more strength than is normally physically possible. It's creative use of game mechanics. Jana has also received the same treatment. He has a strength of 203. The downside of turning your party members into insanely buff homunculuses like that is that sometimes the game engine, you know, if you receive a full heal after resting, it will try and give them a full heal. And while the strength stat is an unsigned integer and can go up to 255, the hit points is a signed integer and only goes up to 127 before it goes around to the negatives. Reminds me of the Ultima Underworld 2 skill point hack. I don't recall that one off the top of my head. I only recall something about being able to use spells indefinitely by putting the spell rune in a bag and burning it or something like that. Drugging your friends is one of the virtues of the Avatar. It is! Here we are, Buccaneer's Den. We're at the docks. Come along, everyone. So occasionally, if I go to sleep and wake up again, two of my party members will just be standing there in a kind of coma because they're at such negative hit point values that you know, they need healing. But they're not dead, so that's nice. This is a nice little house. Who goes there? Hi, we're just barging into your house late at night. You see a fat, cheerful-looking merchant. Hello, how art thou, my friend? What's your name? Udo the Fourth at thy service. It is a fine day today, is it not? What is it you do? I am a provisioner, like my father before me, and like his father before him, and like his father before him. Udo is an island tradition, just as the Fellowship will be someday. If thou art interested in weapons, armor, provisions, or ship deed, thou shouldst come to my shop when it is open, not during the middle of the night. I would be so pleased to help thee then. Aha. Have you seen the crown jewel lately? The cube vibrates a moment. That ship sails here frequently. I know it makes regular runs to the mainland, stops here, then moves on to the Isle of the Avatar the next morning. Then it repeats the trip, going the other direction. Bye. Been very helpful. Hope I can help thee again sometime, my friend. Stretch the bobby can. There you go. So that's the first of our little dialogues that will reveal more clues to us, thanks to having the cube in our possession. There's a few other places we can go visit. Might do those today. And then we can get ready for the Isle of the Avatar. Maybe it's next stream. I really don't want to push myself today because I've had a headache. Here's the gambling den. No one's here at the moment. We could probably rest somewhere and... Yes, Poggers? Spark asks. What dost thou want? Sorry, Spark. I was trying to open the door there and I clicked on your head. Bye. Alright, I will speak with thee later. Oh yeah, this is some pirate's house. What art thou doing here? You see a pirate who is elegantly dressed and obviously rich. He reeks of pomade. Maid? What's your name? I am Gordy. He grins widely, offering you his hand. You notice that it is none too clean. What do you do? I am the Mister of the House of Games. Inside mine house, thou mayest challenge thy skill at games of chance. That's great, that's what we're here for. I mean also the saving the world thing. He eyes you carefully, measuring your worth and gullibility. I hope to see thee there during business hours. Ah, thou art a fellowship member. Thou wilt surely find thy reward at these tables. Gordy winks and nudges you, and then guffaws loudly. And yeah, being a fellowship member finally has its perks. We can get better odds on the games here. So you're called the Mister. It refers to my being the overseer, but everyone here has always called me the Mister. I'm not sure why. But it appeals to me. He puffs up like a bantam rooster, trying to look important. He almost succeeds. And that is Mr. Gordy to thee. Tell me about the House of Games. The House of Games was established 6 years ago with the funds of an interested party. It attracts people from all over Britannia who wish to live dangerously with their money. The business is very profitable. He pats his pouch and coins clink. Very profitable, he grins. It's Mr. Gordy to you? Yes, what can I do for thee? I walked into that one. He grins, very pleased with himself. Tell me about profitable. Well, Buccaneer's Den is not in the jurisdiction of the Britannian Tax Council. We are not subject to Britannia's taxes. Gordy smiles wickedly, and that is very profitable. What was this party that gave you the funds? The cube vibrates a moment. That would be the Fellowship, of course. Have you seen a man with a hook lately? The cube vibrates a moment. Yes, I know Hook very well. He lives beneath the House of Games. Talk to Syntag, he can direct thee. Cool, alright. I'll just, do that. Farewell, friend. I look forward to thy return. Gonna follow us because we woke him. There we go. There's someone else's house. Just kind of stumbling around. Ooh, what's all this? Got some mandrake root. Don't mind if I do. A few dried meat rations. Sure, why not? Party is always hungry. Some bandages. Those could have been helpful later. I mean, earlier. Yoink some of this. There's an odd hissing sound that I'm not sure if it's supposed to come from the game or not. Like the water of the waves on the shore there. I'm trying to sleep. Yes, you are, but we're here to talk to you. See, a man whose sinewy body is like steel. The glint in his eye tells you that he is no fool. Name. I am Lucky in all things. And what is it you do, Lucky? I make my living off the world. It gives and I take. The pirate laughs boisterously. I'm a worldly gentleman, friends. That is my job. Oh, and I train initiates for a bit of pocket change. Oh, you're a trainer. I shall be happy to show thee my ways of the world during normal business hours at my residence, afternoons and evenings. Fair enough. Bye. Be careful, my friend. I don't think I've ever used that guy as a trainer before. Presumably, like, by the time that I get to Buccaneer's Den, I don't really need it. And certainly this party doesn't need it. Yes, okay, when do we eat? Let's do a round of feeding everyone. Eat up, everyone. Whole world to save. I think we're done. Everyone eaten to their satisfaction, yes? Fantastic. I tell you what, let's just camp here and pass some time away. In the middle of town. And how many hours shall we wake thee up, Poggers? Let's give us a nice 10 hours of sleep, please. Use it. Pleasant dreams. Hey, everyone's actually alert and not comatose. Spark has 53 hit points, and John has 73. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, I think it's time to do some gambling. Just because we can. It's not like we actually want to spend a lot of money at this point in the game. But you know, I just like the shinies. And the game that we're going to be betting on is this rat race, which I showed off briefly last time. Boy, you've got all the gold. What you do is, you can place gold on all 4 of the possible winning lanes. But because you're a fellowship member, oh dear, we don't have quite enough gold for 100 on each slot. But because you're a fellowship member, you get better odds than like the 4 to 1 that you'd expect. A winner, lane 3. So although we lost 300 gold or so there, we now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 gold. And we can just repeat this basically indefinitely. Winning every single time, no matter which rat comes in first. Obviously it would be boring to just repeat this for hours and hours on stream, and honestly kind of dangerous. Wish this were like real life. Yeah, Emberly, not bad. Just wave your fellowship medallion around, and oh, actually I'm not even wearing my fellowship medallion. They just know. And just get such good odds that you win every time. This is the only way you can possibly gamble responsibly, folks. By knowing that you can get the winnings every time, no matter what. But it is a little dangerous. I have abused this and the virtual roulette wheel in the past, and generated so much gold that the game started to behave a little oddly and crashed. So that's a possibility there. And these other games are trash. But let's see. Yeah, there's a back door here in the back of the gambling house, and it's locked. Which one of you is Syntag? This tall, middle-aged pirate looks at you with suspicion. Before I will look twice at thee, I must know who thou art. His voice is menacing. What about putting all your coins in one lane and save reloading? You could do that, Emberly. What I've also done is, on the roulette wheel, you can like bet on white. You can put everything on white. And then spin it. But then because when you grab a stack of items, the game freezes, you can move the stack of items to black if it's showing black, and then blue if it's showing blue, and just kind of try to keep up with the rate that the wheel is spinning. Nobody scolds you for moving your bet around before the wheel finishes. Who are we? We could be Poggers, or we could be the Avatar. Generally, I've been saying we are Poggers. But it might be fun to say we're the Avatar for once, because he seems to recognize us. We say we're the Avatar? I think we will. The pirate looks at you if you've just insulted his mother. I do not like avatars. The pirate spits on the ground. But thou dost not look as much like fishbait as the last avatar I spoke with. All right. I will speak with thee. What's your name? I'm Blacktooth, see? The pirate smiles, revealing all his teeth. What is it you do? Making fishbait out of avatars, he laughs aloud. I have had all I can stand of puny weaklings running around claiming they are an avatar. I am seeking a particular avatar that was here last week. A particular avatar that is a fellowship member. Oh, that could be us. He was through here a week ago. Tried to filch some gold off of me. Imagine, the nerve of that bastard. He was gone before I'd realized what he'd done. What he'd done? We were playing cards in the pub. Damn me if he did not deal from the bottom. I can usually spot tricks like that. He was good. And he's a member of the Fellowship. That's weird. Between thou and me, I do not trust them. I think they are all hiding something. I think they're all tricksters. Take mine old friend Mole, for example. Well, mine old ex-friend Mole. He has changed a great deal since joining them. He's another aging pirate that was retired and lives on the island. We were mates for years, but then he joined that damned fellowship. Now he thinks his droppings do not smell foul, if thou dost know what I mean. How's he changed? He's abandoned all of his pirate ways. He's a bloody saint now, and whenever he sees me, he tries to convince me to join the fellowship. I avoid him at all costs now. I cannot stand to see him this way. It burns my blood. Then, in a moment of weakness, the tough pirate says in a small voice, I miss him too. We were best mates. You could swear there are tears in his eyes. Spark whispers, Oh, come on, be a man. Spark, that's toxic masculinity, and you should know better. You can see that the pirate is upset, so you decide to leave him alone. Yeah, go away. That's right, I never can keep any friends. I'll be a friend. That would be just like an avatar, to leave me like this. Just like an avatar. I shall just remain here alone and destitute. Where's my dagger? I shall slit my throat. Okay, bye. Yeah, goodbye. Leave. You all leave me alone eventually. Alright, good, dude. That's... Yep. Moving on. Are you Syntag? You see the meanest, toughest looking guard you have ever seen in Britannia. What's your name? Syntag, the man grunts. Yay, we found him. What was I going to say? I'm a bit headaching out of it. Yeah, that guy's friend Mole. That's another of those sort of classic quests you can get here where someone's joined the Fellowship and now they're not friends with their other friends anymore and you can go patch things up. We might do that if we get really bored, but we're getting close to the end of the game now, so I'm not sure how much time we'll spend here on Buccaneer's Den. What'd you do here, Syntag? I'm the guard at the House of Games. I rid the place of troublemakers. Troublemakers? We see all sorts of troublemakers in this place. I especially do not like people who claim that they are the Avatar. I find it blasphemous. The last fellow who claimed to be an Avatar was caught cheating. He'll not be doing that again. The cube vibrates a little. He is in the caverns, in the torture chamber. What's left of him? Ooh, torture chamber. The cube vibrates. It is where the Fellowship interrogates their prisoners. Oh, sounds very unfellowshiply. What's left of him? He has been in our care for a while now. Syntag smiles enigmatically. All sorts? There's a man named Robin who used to come in here and cheat at the games. He had his 2 varlets named Battles and Level intimidate anyone who tried to stop him. One day my brothers came to visit, and we ran Robin, Battles and Level all the way off the island. We have not seen them since. Nor shall you see them again. We dealt with them in New Magentia. Tell me about the House of Games. I have worked for the House of Games since the Mister agreed to pay me and asked me to stay. I know all who go in or out. See everything. What's the Mister all about, then? That would be Mr. Gordy, the overseer of the House of Games. Thou might find him in his office during business hours. Have you ever seen a man with a hook? The cube vibrates as Syntag speaks. Hook lives in the cavern behind the House of Games. There is a locked door from the gaming room which leads there. I have the key. There is also a secret door in Gordy's office which Hook uses to get home. Can I have the key? Dost thou want the key? Yes. Here it is. Thanks. Bye. Syntag grunts. Well, that was easy. I really like having this cube around. And what a lovely purple key that is. Alright. Now we get to adventure behind the House of Games in the caverns. Where's the light coming from? Not coming from Sentry's fire sword. Might have been all those potions I was drinking previously. Anywho. Oh, there's monsters around. Not sure where, but there's monsters. Looks like where Hook and possibly the other Fellowship members keep their stuff. And we open this chest. Maybe with this key. No. Maybe with this key. Okay, that's given us a whole new key. And 2 scrolls. Let's see what's with all of them. Crown Jewel. Sunrise tomorrow. Sail for the Isle of the Avatar. Okay. Finster, Britain. X. Duncan, Buccaneer's Den. X. Christopher, Trinsic. X. We know that name. That's Spark's dad. Federico and Tanya from Minnock. X. X. Yep, those are the gypsies that were killed up there. Alagna, New Magentia. X. That's the one that got killed recently, thanks to our meddling. Lord British, Britain, not ticked off yet. And Poggers, the Avatar, not ticked off yet. Oh. Well, I am glad that they're going to try and assassinate Lord British before they assassinate me. Because Lord British is difficult to assassinate. We will give Lord British a good killing later on in the game, once we've finished everything else up. But, yeah. Good to know that we're last on the list there. Does Lord British get an X if you kill him? That would be fun. I don't think it does. I don't think they've gone to that lengths. In fact, I think you could probably hack your way in here and read this document before Alagna is dead. Probably. That would be fun to try out, though. Like, the game has this fun little low-level scripting language they call Usecode, which does a lot of funky things, so it would be theoretically possible. Anyway, we can hold on to this as evidence and keep poking around. So whoever lives here has this interesting salmon-colored key. That too. And a Juggernaut Hammer. Nice. We lost one of those, didn't we, Jana? So you can hold its replacement. We don't need lockpicks ever because we have a skeleton key. Right. The key that we've taken out of this box here, by the by, should be the one that we need to unlock the door at the Isle of the Avatar. So it's kind of curious that the fact that we have this key and the fact that we encounter the Batlins team later on, they don't have the key there. I mean, is this a spare key? How did they get in otherwise? Anyway, this is their Gargoyle friend's hideout, I guess, as evidenced by the futon and the gargoyle jewelry. And 17 gold coins. I'm still hoarding money, because why not? And in a weirdly inaccessible room, there's a dead crocodile. And we get in there. Is there a secret door somewhere? Maybe around this way? No. Now, I don't remember if you're actually supposed to be able to get in there or not. Because, of course, in my many years of playing this game, I've cheated the crap out of it. So it might just be that you're supposed to look at that and go, huh, that's weird, inaccessible room with a crocodile in it. Must have been a torture chamber? Kind of. Let's cheat just a little bit. Just a little bit of cheating. And have a look inside this crocodile, because there's a fun reference. Inside the crocodile is a grandfather clock. And it's because, of course, our friend Hook is Hook, like from the thing. Make sure we're not cheating anymore. All above board, you saw nothing. Where else can we go? Well, it looks like there might be a secret passage here. And indeed, there's a cave leading to who knows where. Oh, there's a... You might not have seen it, but there was a tiny hole in the floor that was approaching us with tentacles that would come out at us. Boy, I like shiny things. Keep holding things. Okay, and there's just a chest at the end of the corridor. Is this a chest that we can lockpick? No. Is this a chest that this weird salmon key unlocks? Yes. And we've got some more magic armor. Sweet. I mean, I think they're pretty much decked out completely now. But sure, we'll hold on to a bit more. Another one of those dudes. See, when combat works in this game, it's great. Everyone just completely destroys whatever was there in a single swing. So where else can we go? It looks like we can go south or west. Let's go south. Ow! Sorry for the noise. One moment. Spell these fields. Or, you know, one of them at least. Fourth circle... Fifth circle? Just Belfield. And we've got 3 locked chests. Are they also lockpickable? Yes, I like that. This was such a good investment to get the cheaty skeleton key. And for our troubles, we get some gold. Hey boy, where's the... I do like the little touch where Hook has killed the alligator. Yeah. and get some gems. And if I do. And, okay, a poison dagger, it's not actually that useful for us, but we'll take it, it's shiny. Great dagger, we've got one for pretty much everyone in the whole party now. It's a backup weapon, but... And are those like invisible caltrops back there, or something even more devious? Because I don't see anything. Anyway, we're fine. The party is mostly healthy. We're fine. It's fine. Continue exploring. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a tree in a cave underground. Yeah, totally normal looking tree. Oh, I guess it's a dead end. I guess we can adventure no further. Except, of course, that's an illusionary wall. Why would it not be? Bats. Rats. Now, you see, that's where combat goes less good. For some reason, Sentry gets fear of gods instilled in him and runs away, possibly dropping all of his good stuff along the way. But hey, we've got a lever here that will open this secret wall. And we come into the back room of this fellowship building they've got. Kind of boring stuff here, but... Hi! You just saw us come out from behind the altar there. How are you doing? You see a jovial man with a wide smile. It's obvious he's enjoying his life. Dinner time, Sir James? No worries, Emberly. Enjoy your dinner. Take care. I'll probably have finished streaming by the time you come back, because I have a bit of a headache still. I took some paracetamol, but it was kind of... Yeah. But it's fine. We can finish this game in a couple more streams, I think, and then move on to who knows what else. The cube vibrates. And I recognize thee as the Avatar. I know that thou art condemned to die. Danag smiles as if he had just said that you had been invited to dine with the king. What's your name? I'm Danag, my friend. The man overdoes a majestic bow. What do you do? I'm interim fellowship branch leader here in Buccaneer's Den. Our regular leader, Abraham, is away on fellowship business at the moment. Really? Tell me more about him. Abraham is one of the members of the inner circle of the fellowship. He and his colleague Elizabeth travel the country periodically, usually distributing or collecting organizations' funds and doing business at the other branches. The cube vibrates. He's also coordinator for executions, and he cheats at cards. Cool. What about Elizabeth? Elizabeth is an extremely intelligent woman who acts as Director of Special Projects. She usually works with Batlin in Britain, but she spends most of her time traveling from branch to branch. As the cube vibrates, Danag adds, she is also a royal she-bitch and will murder thee at a moment's notice. What sort of special projects have they been doing lately? Sounds fun. They might be anything from building a shelter for poor peasants to creating a new branch in town without the benefit of a fellowship hall. As the cube vibrates, Danag proudly adds, our current special project is building the Black Gate for the Guardian. It's located at the Isle of the Avatar in our secret underground complex. Cool, where is this complex? It's inside a dungeon within the Shrine of the Codex. A barrier keeps out unwanted visitors. A special key opens the barrier, and only a few select people have one. Where might I find this key? Is it this one? I do not own one. The only people who do are Elizabeth and Abraham, Batlin, and Hook himself. Hook probably keeps his key in his abode. Okay, that answers my question from before. So what's a black gate? Danag's eyes widen with excitement. It's the gateway for our coming Lord and Master. He'll be coming through in virtually a few hours. A few hours? Shit. Better get a move on. What can you tell me about the Fellowship? The Fellowship has been present on Buccaneer's Den for a long time. This is one of the oldest branches in Britannia, second only to the headquarters in Britain. Thou mayest wonder why an island of such ill repute would attract the Fellowship. I do wonder, yeah. The founders of the Fellowship felt that the people who inhabit this island would benefit the most from our organization, especially since we would help them build an empire of sin and gluttony out of Buccaneer's Den. You notice the cube has been vibrating while Danek was speaking. Tell me about Buccaneer's Den? Long ago, it was merely a hideout for pirates, scavengers, and rogues. Look around. Now it's the center of corruption in all Britannia. The pirates are all controlled by the Fellowship. The cube continues to vibrate. It's like, whew. Okay, I gotta get this out of my pants and into my backpack. As a result, the Baths and the House of Games are two of the most profitable establishments in the country. The Baths, you say? It is, of course, a place where one may experience the pleasures of the flesh. All of the profits go to the Fellowship. It is truly a jewel in the crown that is Britannia. And the House of Games? Why, it is a gambling parlor. The Fellowship certainly takes a bundle from that place. Cool. And have you seen Hook lately? Not much. What's a black gate with you? The cube vibrates. Man with a hook? That's his name. Hook. He lives here on the island. In fact, his quarters are in the secret catacombs beneath the House of Games. Thou canst reach it by asking Sintag, the guard, about Hook. Of course, thou dost know that Hook is the Fellowship's chief executioner, along with his assistant, the gargoyle Forskus. That's right, Hook does all of the dirty work for the Fellowship. He was trained by Master Disnell in Jaholm. Disnell trained all the previous executioners as well. In fact, Disnell himself was the Fellowship's first executioner. And Forskus, the gargoyle? I understand the gargoyle's name means henchman in Gargush. He's a tough, wingless gargoyle who helps Hook out. I believe he resides in the catacombs with Hook. Cool, well, you've incriminated yourself a lot there. Thanks, bye. Farewell! I'm just gonna take your money. Do you have anything else around? Gold, jewels, that sort of thing? No, that's about it. Honestly, I like these little boxes. I'm going to take some of those too. We'll need a place to store all of our gold when we get back home. Alright, take care, bye. I'm going to continue exploring your secret hideout. Oh, blood. Aha! These caltrops we can see at least. Let's just dump them behind us, I guess. Okay, some nice caves to explore. Cool. Light spell of mine has been lasting a long time. I wonder if it's bugged. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, that was a dead end. Can we open this with lockpicking? No, that's not lockpicking. It is. Hello? Any torturers here? Hi. I think we basically just despawned that Fellowship member that was trying to attack us. What? Why is there a cat attacking us? No. No, I refuse. Come on, game. Don't have normal, innocent house cats try and attack people. That's just wrong. Oh, hello. Oh, I like this place. So, first off, we've got some food that we can dump on YOLO. And some other random crap that we don't care about. More food. Some gold nuggets. Boys here. And another potion of invisibility. I don't think we need it. This wall looks like it's opened by this hidden lever here. Where are we? Ah, we're in the back of the Bath's house. And are free to just steal all of their stuff. All of their ill-gotten gains. All of that unvirtuous debauchery, yes. We're definitely confiscating this in the name of the Avatar to put people back on the right path of virtuousness. I just like the shinies. At this point, you know, we're gonna build ourselves our own little house somewhere at the end of the game. We're gonna have a treasure room and we're gonna load it full of all the good stuff. Gonna be great. What's that underneath the gauntlets there? Is that virtuous? Yes, it is, Spark. I am the Avatar. Everything I do, by definition, is virtuous. But we won't visit the baths just yet. Let's go see what's up with this whole torturing shack. Yeah, fun stuff. Are you friendly? The troll snarls at you, obviously displeased at your presence. What's your name? Aye, Grod. Who you? I'm Poggers. I not know you, he shrugs. What do you do? I torture prisoners, he says, thumping his chest proudly. Spark's eyes light up. Torture? Wow! He quickly looks at you and changes expressions. I mean, that's very awful. Hey, Spark. Much fun. Prisoners scream loudly. That is terrible, Poggers. We must command him to stop. Now, YOLO, let's not get hasty. Maybe these people have done very bad things. There one, he says, pointing to a man. There another one, he says, indicating the other man. How art thou today, my lady? He says, smiling. Could you stop torturing? Oh no, God love job. God never stop. You go away now. Fine. Who are these prisoners then? Hi. You are greeted by a man with a sour expression. Why the long face? I, he says, scratching his nose, am Anton, not that thou wast to be concerned with me. Unless, of course, thou art about to put me in the stocks. Good news! No. Be polite, Anton. I'm sure milady is truly interested in thy name. Why would I be concerned with you? Well, so few people are, really. What is it you do here? What kind of bloody stupid question is that? I'm in prison. What kind of job could I possibly have? Yeah, stupid question. Oh, it's gotten so dark now that you can't see Poppy. Let me put the light on. I know why people come to this channel. And it's not to see my ugly mug, it's to see the cat. Relax, Anton. I'm sure that thou wilt have a good job again soon enough. He turns to you. He was apprenticed to the sage Alagna, who bade him find out information about the Fellowship. Silence, fool! They will slay me for sure now! He looks at you with despair. Hast thou already forgotten, dear Anton? Thou didst divulge that information to them some time ago. I did? He nods. Anton turns to the troll. I did? Troll nods. Oh, well then, carry on. As I was saying, his instructor sent him to observe the Fellowship. Of course, he was discovered and brought here for torturing. He turns back to Anton. Never fear, however, Anton. 'Twill be no time before thou art free again, able to return to thy tutor, Alagna, and resume thy studies, he says, smiling. I have bad news about Alagna. He's a sage who resides in New Magintia, perhaps the most learned man in all Britannia. And now, he sighs, I will no longer have the opportunity to glean knowledge from his voluminous body of wisdom. Okay, steady on now. How do you feel about stocks? Yes, they're likely to keep me in them till next time until I rot. Or at the very least, until I die from the troll's lashings. The troll beats me many times during the day. I will not be able to survive for much longer. That's terrible. Come, Anton, surely it cannot be that terrible. After all, the Fellowship is providing us with a place to stay and more food than we could... More food... Well, they are also giving us food. Who's they? Why, the Fellowship, my lady. What do you think about the Fellowship? Do you think I should join? Why, they're a wonderful group of people who are constantly seeking to bring health, happiness, and spirituality to the people of Britannia. With his index finger, he motions you closer to him and lowers his voice. Pig's eye, that is. I am departing this den of evil as soon as I get the chance, and I advise thee to do the same. Alright, bye, Anton. Not hurry too much, milady, for the world as we know it will soon be no more. And, you... Sullivan, wasn't it? Man in the prison greets you with a rather large smile. What's your name? I'm Sullivan, milady, he says pleasantly. Who wouldst thou be? There's really only one thing we can tell him. We are the Avatar. Oh, I see. Oops. He shrugs. Why, oops. What the fool means is that he used to don a costume and pretend to be thee in an attempt to woo goods from the proprietors. Quite true, Avatar. The ruse worked far too well. 'Twas a true shame, to be honest. I would not have gotten away with it, and indeed am being properly castigated for it now. And what is it you do when you're not impersonating me? Well, in all honesty, milady, I have no job, although for a time I was a thieving scoundrel. Well, until I was caught, I would go from shop to shop all across Britannia, posing as the Avatar. The owners were all too happy to supply me with numerous gifts. Thou truly hast a good life, milady. Yeah, no, you took all that goodwill, and I've been dealing with the repercussions. Thanks. Ask him about his taxes, milady. He smiles. The Britannian Tax Council created a tax to raise money for the government. I did not feel like paying them, he shrugs, so I didn't. And of course, he says, grinning, now they often put me on that fine rack. He stretches his neck and peers at the wooden slab. Very fine workmanship, he nods. Indeed, that is by far the best rack I have ever seen. What are you looking at? Is it not the finest rack thou hast ever seen? Exquisite workmanship, beautiful detail. Okay. Bye then. Pleasant days, milady. See thee soon on the surface world. I think we could kill the troll and try to free them. I'm not sure though, they seem pretty happy there. Yeah. Let's get out of here. We'll go out through the baths. No, no, no. We're not attacking cats in this game. I refuse. Oh, freaking hell. Now it's attacking a rat, and the rat seemed to be winning, but I... Really, all games should come with some option to just disable any aggressive dogs or cats. Okay, it's fine. This time we just got a rat. Following us into the bathhouse. Anyway, hi. We're here for the free massages and things. What's your name? You see a gorgeous young woman with seductive eyes. This is perfect music for relaxation in the baths. Hello. Thou sure thou dost not really want to speak with Roberto? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Fine, sweetheart. Whatever makes thy blood boil. Who art thou? I'm Poggers. Hello, Poggers. And what is your name? Thou canst just call me Wench. Yeah, sure. If that's the moniker you prefer, what do you do? She laughs aloud. Thou must be kidding. She composes herself and says, It's my duty to see thou art comfortable whilst at the baths. Comfortable? Well, we could have a swim in the swimming pools, or thou couldst have a massage, or we could just talk. Or thou couldst come with me into the community room and I'll show thee my job. That all sounds very pleasant, but we do kind of have a Britannia to save. Maybe later? Oh, please come again soon, Poggers. Wench waves goodbye. And you must be Roberto. You see a strikingly handsome man, with eyes that pierce your soul. Hello, gorgeous. What is thy name? I am Poggers. Well, I am very pleased to meet thee, Poggers. What is your name? I am known in these parts as Roberto. Roberto takes your hand and says, And thou art the most beautiful woman I have ever laid eyes upon. Now what is it you do here? Roberto smiles broadly. Thou dost not really want to know that, dost thou? He shakes his head, suppressing a laugh. Very well, it is my task to see that thou art truly comfortable whilst at the baths. What sort of comfortable? What would suit thee? We could swim in the spring pools, or I could give thee a massage. If thou dost prefer to converse, we could simply talk, or if thou wouldst like, we could wander into the community room and communicate. How is that different from talking? Roberto smiles. That is all right. What shall we talk about? Adventuring? Secret passages and dungeons? How happy wouldst thou like your Endus? I think we'll take the standard game ending here, and we'll just move on after introducing ourselves to the baths and possibly looting them for anything that they've got left. Roberto leans closer and whispers, Didst thou know that there are secret passages connecting the buildings on Buccaneer's Den? 'Tis true. I'm fairly sure the entrance is through the House of Games, and I'm quite sure there is a way into the baths. That is actually how we got in here, Roberto. You and Roberto speak of a number of other subjects until you realize that you are spending far too much time in the spa. There is a quest to fulfill. Alright, bye Roberto. I hope to see thee again, Poggers. Oh, he's all about exploring secret passages. Oh, yes. Any treasure? Any treasure? We've got some gems. Don't mind if I do. We've got some books. Probably going to be scandalously sort of goods. This one's the 5 Stages of Lawn Care. No. The Winning Number. Herein is the sequel to the 5 Stages of Lawn Care. This novel, which focuses on the same 2 men, is set 10 years after the former work. Come on, something lewd, surely. There we go. Bloodied Blades and Buxom Beauties by A.G. Fishmore. This illustrious tome depicts the life of the romantic pirate Roger as he sails the Northeast Sea. As he travels from port to port, his adventures become increasingly dangerous and as equally lucrative. The climax of the novel finds Roger in the clutches of the despotic island ruler, from whom he must escape and save the beautiful native princess. Game subtly telling you to touch grass. I do love me games with lots of secret passages all over the place. Look at this stuff. I think that lever actually opens the secret passage in the room below us. And this one will close that up, which we don't need. But this would be the Mister's office. Very nice gold blocket. Completely worthless to us, we'll take it anyway. GJ's sketchpad. Be gaudy someone. Baths, profits. 9,000, 8,700, 10,000 profit there, very nice. Nothing in the drawers. Bunch of clothes in here. Nothing seems to be hidden under it. Yeah, pretty mundane. We'll close the door and he'll be none the wiser that we were ever in there. And we could actually try and just walk out the front door, except we don't have the key because we never talked to the guy and paid the entry fee to get in here. We can seemingly talk to him through the wall. You see a handsome, muscular man with an air of mischief about him. Gleno at thy service. Gweno? That's Ilo's wife. No, Gleno. Okay. I'm the manager of the baths. The entrance fee is 300 gold. Everything is included in this fixed price. No tips are necessary. Just the tip? Dost thou want to enter? No, I don't want to enter. I'm already inside. Well, some other time then. Thou wilt not be sorry if thou dost. It is well worth the price. Oh, and they've got a crystal ball here. What does this show us? Oh, it shows Kiss Me the Fairy. Well, looks like the only way out is back through here, which I should have left that door open. So back we go into secret office to pull this other secret lever and then leave. And then, given that we've explored Buccaneer's Den, there's other little quests to do, like we could repair that guy's friendship with his other pirate mate, or I don't know, win some more at the gambling tables. Whoa, we suddenly got teleported here and there's a dragon. This game, man. Okay, yep, got some gems, nice. Another helmet, yay. Fire Doom Staff, I'm just collecting them at this point. How did we get teleported in here and how do we exit? No, seriously, how do we exit? Is this just a trap? Because we're walking along this corridor. And there's a sign there. Can't see it. Are we just teleported into an enclosed chamber with a dragon? That seems very rude of you, game. Now we're gonna have to use, like, magic to get out of here. While monk bats start to accumulate in the corridor over there. You'd think there would at least be a teleporter to get us out of here. Love the name. Yeah, monk bats. They just keep spawning off screen there and filling up that cave. I'm gonna crash the game soon. Can we move? We can't move the dragon corpse, it's too heavy. Okay, cool. I guess we have to teleport out of here then. And we left our magic carpet parked on Buccaneer's Den, which means this is a nuisance to actually get out of. Like, we're gonna have to bring a ship over here. Streaming for an hour and 30. Yeah, we'll just wrap up here. We'll, I kind of want to investigate what that locked door is over around the corner, if we can. But if, in order to do that, we have to teleport, then I guess we have to teleport and do a bunch of other stuff. So, where would be a good place to teleport to, is the question. We could just use help to get back to Lord Brishet's castle. Let's do that. Very important the game gives you that opportunity to always return here, no matter where you get stuck. But yeah, now we have to get back to Buccaneer's Den by ship. It is annoying. Thankfully we have a ship. We got one for free thanks to using the expansion pack, the Isle of Fire. It normally costs 600 gold, which is crazy. Let's set sail. It is not blocked. You are blocked. And we need to go east and then south, I guess. Yeah, so we'll fix that. We'll try and get past that teleport trap. Come on. And then I can call it a stream. See you all back here next week. Monday? When do we eat? Just ate. Like, I feel like we just fed you moments ago. The food in here? There is. We're taking it. It would be like a crime if we just double-clicked it and fed someone directly from that. But as long as they pick it up first, they don't care anymore. It becomes property of the party, and you can eat it just fine. That carpet. There's that supply store. So how do we get back into the secret passages? Well, I guess we can go through the Fellowship building. It's a bit of a shortcut. Rats. Whoop, nearly stood on all of those caltrops. Here we go. Hi, it's me again. Just passing through. Hope you're having fun here. Bye. Is that dragon back? Jeez. Okay.
Do you really know where you're going, Avatar?
I do not, son of old. I know that I want to go down this corridor because there's a locked door at the end of it, and obviously that they're trying to shut me out from something, so I want to know why. I tell you what.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? I'm not sure.
Again.
I'm going to feed the party first to stop their whining. Here, have a cheese. Take an entire string of sausages, boy. Here you go.
Go inside. Tell them you are the Avatar.
Do that. Oh, no. Teleported again. There's two dragons now. Oh, but this time we managed to step on something that teleported us here. I reckon the first time the dragon fell on top of the return teleporter, so we couldn't trigger it. And dragons being notoriously heavy, we couldn't move it. This sign says, "Beware monsters within." Beware monsters within. Hooray. It's magically locked. Beware of mongbats. Indeed. Unlock magic. There we go. immediately see corpses. That's obviously a good sign. Didn't have any good treasure on them. That's probably why they died. And I want to save here as well, just because we bypassed that trap. Right. Among bats. Kill them. Gremlins. Kill them. No, come on, you were playing the victory music. I'm not running away. Oh, I see, it's... Oh, jeez, is that another stone harpy? We had a lot of trouble with that last time. I can't even click on the damn thing. Stone harpy. Yeah, okay. Just, please, everyone pick up the food that those gremlins have left. Dead end. Spiders. What else we got? Looks like they had this cave system full of monsters for no good reason. Why would people do that? Surely there should be treasure within. Here we go. Hang on, there's a backpack back there. I want it. Yeah, we're going around in circles here. Ooh, fruitcake. Okay, so this is where that stone harpy was, but thankfully it's not here right now. We've got a lightning whip as treasure. It's pretty, but it's not really that great for us right now. Add it to the pile. And some potions. I mean, sure, why not? Times. Monster Zoo. Yeah, kind of. Guess the developers felt like, you know, we could do with some more combat at this end of the game. Ooh, hello, sudden fire fields. And a fellowship member. Stuck inside a cage. Next to a sacrificial altar. You probably are not going to have a good time, are you? And he's not someone we can talk to either. He's just like, he's in combat, he's opening and, like, he's drawing and sheathing his sword a lot, and, yeah. Fine, he's just an NPC. I mean, he's not even an NPC, he's an NPC that doesn't have dialogue. Oh, secret laboratory, now we're talking. Yes, Poggers, Jana asks. No, I was trying to open the door, but the way the game treats double-click priorities, I'm talking to you now. Bye. Goodbye, milady. Alright, so we've got some more treasure, perhaps? More wands. We really haven't used these wands very much, but we keep stocking up on them. Spellcasting ingredients. I don't mind if I do. We haven't really bought any spellcasting reagents this whole session. I think I bought some mandrake root because we were running low. That's about it. You can survive quite well on just stuff that you find in the wild. Potions, potions, potions. The white potion was actually really useful that one time, so I'll take that. And an altar with some money on it. Boy, why don't you go pick up that money? Just in case it's trapped. Oops. Okay. In how many hours shall we wake thee up, Poggers? Yeah, I could just do with a little nap, thanks. Pleasant dreams. Arise, Puggers. Time to continue the quest. Thanks. I feel refreshed. Sleeping on that cold stone slab. But this seems to be the end of it. This is like... There's no more dungeon. So assuming there's nothing there, and can't deal with you, and there's nothing secret around here. Guess we'll be leaving. Oh, headless. Hi. Just taking a nap on the altar while all my friends watch me like a normal person. Of course! It feels very reassuring knowing that all my friends are watching over me while I sleep, on the altar, in the middle of the dungeon, with all of their various weapons, such as the Hoe of Destruction, or the Death Scythe, the Mage Bane. Is Aiello out of ammo? He is. Boo. Okay, switch to the wand, please. In fact, you may as well switch to this. What is it? Fire wand? Sure, go nuts. And I suppose... Shield on while you do that. The only annoying thing about the fire wand is it's making this crackling noise that it's sort of like fire. And it might have sounded better on like original hardware. Emulated just sounds a little bit scratchy. Anyway, let's get out of this monster dungeon. It is a silly place. Oh no, still have to defeat a dragon when you leave. Cool. Isn't giving us gems. Can we not step on the teleporter? Like, is there a way out of here that... Thank you. Right, we can't leave through the baths, we've discovered that. Unless we want to pay money, like some sort of sucker. I guess we'll leave through the Fellowship branch. Alright, I think that kind of wraps up Buccaneer's Den. There are other places we could do, like little side quests and talk to people. We can do the usual... Oh, cow! Hi. Do the usual thing of trying to bust into people's houses. This house is locked. Was locked. Hi! You see a well-dressed pirate with oil in his hair. What's your name? I am Smithy. Oh, like the horse. Like Aiello's horse that talks. I run the games at the House of Games. Okay. A bit of a tautology there. Please do come by and try thy skill when the facility is open for business. Alright, bye. See thee again, my lady. One of the beast for the harpsichord. Two in the Fold by Morian. Herein lies a fable of treachery in the fair city of Britain. A despicable guild of thieves who seek political power in the government sends two of its best members to infiltrate the royal castle. The true conflict arises when the two of the royal guards begin to bicker so violently with each other that they miss important pieces of evidence, if evidence, that lead to the two thieves. Okay. I like this guy's house because he's got like a full-on proper fireplace built here. And I'm tempted to just hack mover and take a quick peek behind it in case there's like secret hidden treasure. No, it's just a normal fireplace. Okay, cool. It's fine, those walls will repair themselves. Oh, looks like rain. Another pirate. No, I didn't want to lie down, actually. I already slept. Pirate, talk to the pirate. I thought thou didst not want to be my friend, Blacktooth grumbles. Yeah, I didn't. It's fine. Yeah, goodbye. Leave. They all leave me alone eventually. I just want to poke through your stuff. More money. 32 gold coins. Where's the boy? Alright. So in terms of keys, I think we used the purple key to get into the House of Games, and the salmon key was like a chest that was inside there somewhere. So I can leave those later. But this key is the important one we need to take with us to the Isle of the Avatar, which we shall do next week, Monday. And next week, Monday, will be December already, which... Oh, hey, there's another locked chest. Excuse me while I try and loot the entire island. So, December is a thing... Oh, pretty glass sculptures, which I have no use for. December. It's organized by Archim Havoc, fellow Retro DOS streamer. And there's a whole heap of people who are on board with it, and for the month of December we are streaming DOS games. Of course, I have, yes, Sonneveld, I still haven't set up a command for it. I keep meaning to, but then I'm distracted by bugs in my other code for my other things. Allow me to manually respond to that. Flow page. Here we go. There we go. It works just like magic. Thank you, Sonneveld. So yeah, it was a no-brainer for me to sign up to this because I'm going to be playing Ultima 7 anyway. Even if I finish Ultima 7 during December, I'll be playing some other DOS game, so why the hell not? Do or do not Simba. There is no try Simba. Exactly, Carlfish. So yeah, like that's basically what we're doing. You should mix it up and play Elden Ring in December. Maybe not Elden Ring. Speaking of non-DOS games, I mean, there is the whole 7 Days to Die thing, which I promised you to do, because you put your points into it. I won't schedule that during December, because that seems a bit unfair. But it does occur to me that there's going to be like a week at the start of the new year where I'll be off work, and that could be perfect for that. So maybe, perhaps, touch wood, who knows? No promises. You know how it is. But yeah, I'm glad everyone came by, and thank you much again, Bumpluff Tornado, for the raid. So nice for you to drop your community off with me. I'm going to take this magic carpet back home, and then next week, Monday at 7 PM Australian Sydney time, at 8 o'clock UTC, we will do the Isle of the Avatar, and possibly the endgame. Are we Serpent Isling after this, or are we over U7? Well, I do want to do Serpent Isle, Carlfish. This is definitely, it's Ultima 7 Part 2, Serpent Isle. But I don't know if we want to have like a bit of a break between it. And it occurs to me that chronologically, Ultima Underworld 2 happens between Blackgate and Serpent Isle. So I could do Ultima Underworld 2, and I don't know if I want to go through the entire game or just like dust off my old save and try and figure out where the hell I was up to. Because my old save game was very close to the end game, and then I lost track of where it was and what I was doing, and I couldn't finish it anymore. I could start over from scratch, but it's a long game. Possibly longer than Blackgate here. We'll see. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. There's many, many fun things we can do as a bit of a breather before we get to Serpent Isle. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for coming by. Let me pause. Save, in fact. And we'll have a look at the cat. Look at that cat. Hey, Puppy. Puppy. She's completely undisturbable. Just play the intro to the first Underworld game on repeat for 2 hours. Thanks for a great stream. Thank you, Moody Mystery, for coming by. It's good to see you. Would you like an Ultima stream suggestion? Cool if not. I'm open for suggestions, Sonneveld, but I think I probably would do like Underworld 2 and then Serpentile in the near future. But what did you have in mind? And I will wait for your response while I look for aid. Oh, I meant a streamer playing another Ultima. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Go for it, Sonneveld. This Jetty's playing Fallout New Vegas. Steven Matishan is playing Ultima 8. Oh, 8. I do want to do 8 eventually as well, because it also is important. And then 9, because, well, we need to do 9. Thank you for the stream, even though I was ghost vibing. No worries, Chrissy. Thanks for sticking around. Always happy to have lurkers. Sure, why the hell not? Let's take a look at... If I don't know how to pronounce this person's name, unfortunately. Stephen Matishan. Ultima 8 Pagan. Cool, cool. We'll just wait for the adverts to load. It looks like he's just started. He's from Australia, New Zealand, or possibly ANZ Bank, depending on what that tag means. Playing under Linux and Scum VM, that's cool. Yeah, I saw that Scum VM actually had like a module for Ultima 8 these days and was kind of impressed. I knew that there was the Pentagram open source engine reimplementation that existed back in the day, but I don't know if that's still a thing, or maybe they've just incorporated the engine into Scum VM as like a framework for useful framework for playing old school games. Yes, he's stumbling through a maze of stuff. And my stream is laggy. Please hold. Please hold while Neko attempts to raid someone. Waiting for internet to come back. Okay, well, let's all just have a look at the cat for a bit and ponder the cat while we wait for Stephen Mathematician's... Stephen Mathematician! Oh, interesting. Eddie is cool too, don't listen to me. No, I want to find more people. Sonneveld. It's nice that you know all these people, and I can discover interesting new streamers via your encyclopedic knowledge of retro streaming. I wonder at what point they're going to rename away from ScumVM. Yeah, it's kind of just like the everything engine nowadays. Okay, yes. Let's do this. Let's say hi to Stephen Mathematician and take a sneak peek at what Ultima 8 is going to look like when we do eventually get round to there. Hairball, hello. How are you? I'm just about to close off here. We will raid Stephen Mathematician. Thanks for Steam, and thanks for being here. It's such a pleasure to be able to share these nostalgic games with everyone and just hang out virtually with people. Came in on the bum raid earlier. I did see you, yes. All right. Once again, thank you everyone for being here. I'll catch you next week. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye. Bum raid sounds questionable.